Welcome, everyone, to the very first season and episode of Fiction BattleGrounds, a series where we get cartoon, video game, and anime characters and make them battle it out. Today, for our first match, is Shadow the Hedgehog versus Yoshi. So, without further ado, let's get into the pre-analysis, starting with Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow was created over 50 years ago by Professor General Robotnik, the grandfather of Dr. Eggman, aboard the space colony RAK. His primary purpose was to be the ultimate life form and help find a cure for General's granddaughter, Maria Robotnik, who suffered from a terminal illness. General used alien DNA from the Black Arms leader, Black Doom, to give Shadow enhanced abilities, making him a powerful and immortal creation. Shadow's strength is among the highest in the Sonic universe, designed to rival Sonic and surpass most other characters. He can lift objects far beyond his size, go toe-to-toe with powerful foes like Sonic, Knuckles, and even Eggman's mechs, use Chaos powers, Chaos Control, Chaos Blast, to adjustment, sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, his physical abilities. His strength is enhanced when in his Super Shadow form, where he becomes virtually invincible, powered by the Chaos Emeralds. Shadow is almost as fast as Sonic, often regarded as his equal in speed. This is a defining trait of his character. He can use the hover shoes to maintain high velocities. Shadow is able to keep up with Sonic in races and fights, though his speed stems from both his inherent abilities and technological enhancements. When using Chaos Control, Shadow can warp time and space to either slow down time or teleport, which further adds to his versatility in speed and combat. Shadow is highly intelligent, stemming from both his experiences over the years and his creation as a near-perfect life form. He has tactical and strategy thinking, often using his environment and abilities to gain the upper hand in battles. The ability to pilot advanced vehicles, such as those from Eggman's fleet or his motorcycle in Shadow the Hedgehog. Extensive knowledge of Chaos Emeralds and how to use their power effectively. His intelligence often contrasts with Sonic's more carefree and impulsive nature, making Shadow more calculating and methodical in battle. Shadow has a vast area of abilities, including Chaos Control, one of Shadow's most iconic abilities. Using a Chaos Emerald, he can manipulate time and space, allowing him to teleport, slow time, or create warp holes. He is one of the few characters who can do this without a Chaos Emerald in some instincts. Chaos Blast, a powerful explosion of chaos energy that damages all enemies around him. It's a wide area attack devastating, devastating in its destructive force. Super Shadow. When Shadow collects all 7 Chaos Emeralds, he transforms into Super Shadow, gaining incredible speed and strength. Strength, and near invulnerability. In this form, Shadow is capable of fighting world-ending threats like Bio-Lizard or Black Doom. Immortality. Due to his creation as the ultimate life form, Shadow does not age, make him effectively immortal, though he can still be injured in battle. Enhanced agility and combat skills. Shadow is highly acrobatic and trained in martial arts, making him a skilled hand-to-hand fighter. Some of Shadow's most notable feats include defeating Bio-Lizard, the prototype of the ultimate life form, and then helping Sonic defeat the final hazard in Sonic Adventure 2. Saving the world by using Chaos Control to stop the ARK from crashing into Earth. Fighting Black Doom, an immensely powerful alien, and thwarting his invasion of Earth. Taking on entire armies, as seen in Shadow the Hedgehog, where he fights gun soldiers, Eggman's robots, and alien forces. Overall, Shadow the Hedgehog is one of the most powerful and versatile characters in the Sonic universe. His tragic backstory, combined with his incredible strength, speed, intelligence, makes him a fan-favorite anti-hero. While he was entirely portrayed as a villain, Shadow eventually transitions into a more moral ambiguous hero, guided by his own code of honor. Up next, we have Yoshi. Yoshi is a beloved green dinosaur from Nintendo's Super Mario series. He first appeared in Super Mario World on Super Nintendo Entertainment System as a companion and rideable character for Mario. Yoshi comes from Yoshi's Island, where he and his fellow Yoshis live peacefully. Yoshi's primary role in the Super Mario universe is helping Mario and Luigi in their adventures, especially by saving Baby Mario and Baby Luigi from evil forces like Bowser. Yoshi is surprisingly strong for his size. His physical strength is evident in his ability to carry Mario, Luigi, or other characters on his back. While still maintaining high mobility, he can also perform powerful physical feats like ground-pounding enemies, shallowing them whole, and throwing large objects with ease. Additionally, Yoshi's strength extends to his ability to produce and throw eggs as projectiles, which can be surprisingly strong. Yoshi is fast and agile, able to keep up with Mario's speed and sometimes even surpass him. In games like Mario Kart, Yoshi is often one of the fastest characters, showing his natural swiftness. He can also make quick leaps and run around across terrains smoothly, allowing him to avoid obstacles and enemies effectively. His flutter jump allows him to cover long distances and remain airborne longer than other characters. Yoshi is portrayed as a clever and resourceful, though not on the level of some of the more technical characters like Mario or Luigi. He's good at navigating complex environments and can often figure out ways to defeat enemies or overcome objects in Yoshi's Island. In Yoshi's Island, he's seen protecting Baby Mario using his abilities intelligently to avoid danger and rescue Luigi. Yoshi has a diverse set of abilities that make him a versatile character in both platforming and combat situations. His abilities often revolve around his long tongue, his unique jumping mechanics, and his ability to produce eggs. His main abilities are the tongue grab. Yoshi can extend his long tongue to grab enemies, objects, or food. He can swallow small enemies or hold larger ones in his mouth. Egg creation slash throwing. After swallowing enemies, Yoshi can lay eggs, which he can then throw at enemies or use to hit switches and targets. Flutter jump. Yoshi's signature jumping ability allows him to hover in the air for a few moments, giving him greater control over his movements and allowing him to reach difficult areas. Ground pound. Yoshi can perform a powerful stomp that can crush enemies or break certain blocks. Transformation. In certain games, Yoshi can transform into vehicles or objects, like a helicopter or a submarine, to overcome specific challenges. Yoshi has accomplished many impressive feats throughout his adventures, especially in the Yoshi's Island games, and he is supporting role in Mario titles. Some of his notable accomplishments include defeating Baby Bowser in Yoshi's Island to protect Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, helping Mario defeat Bowser in multiple games, saving Baby Mario from various dangers across Yoshi's Island, participating in various tournaments and competitions, including Mario Kart, Mario Party, and sports events, where he has proven to be a formidable competitor. Overall, Yoshi is a well-rounded character in the Super Mario series. His combination of speed, strength, and intelligence make him an invaluable companion to Mario and his friends. He has unique abilities that allow him to navigate challenging environments and defeat powerful foes. Yoshi's cheerful and loyal personality makes him a fan favorite, and his versatility in gameplay ensures that he remains a key figure in the Mario universe. And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place on Earth, and remember, there is no prep time. Let the battle begin. Yoshi is in his element, leaping across platforms effortlessly. Shadow arriving in the flash of light from Chaos Control glares down at Yoshi, his red stripes glowing against his dark fur. Without a word, the fight begins. Shadow charges first, using his immense speed immense speed to zip around Yoshi in circles, delivering quick kicks and punches. Yoshi deflects a few strikes by swinging his tail and dodging with well-timed jumps. He quickly counters by launching an egg that explodes on impact, forcing Shadow to teleport to dodge the blast. The battle heats up. Yoshi to trap Shadow by swallowing him with his tongue. Shadow dodges this attack with Chaos Control, warping behind Yoshi and launching a Chaos Spear that sends Yoshi sprawling. Yoshi not giving up, ground pounds, sending a shockwave that temporarily stuns Shadow. Seizing the moment, Yoshi lunges forward, attempting to grab Shadow, but Shadow quickly recovers, using his homing attack to strike Yoshi in midair, knocking him back. Shadow then goes into his Super Shadow form, glowing with the power of Chaos Emeralds. In this form, Shadow's power increases drastically, and he starts launching powerful energy blasts at Yoshi, forcing him to play defensively. Yoshi pulls out all the stomps using a combination of egg throws and his powerful flutter jump to dodge attacks, but Shadow's speed and raw power in his enhanced state are too much for Yoshi to keep up with. In a final dramatic moment, Shadow uses Chaos Blast, a massive explosion of energy to overwhelm Yoshi's defenses. Yoshi, resilient but clearly worn down from repeated attacks, attempts one final ground pound. Shadow teleports behind him and lands a powerful kick, sending Yoshi flying out of the arena. Despite Yoshi's valid effort, Shadow's superior speed, chaos powers, and tactical fighting style gave him the edge in this fight. Though powerful in his own right, couldn't keep up with Shadow's teleportation and energy-based attacks. Shadow stands victorious, his aura still glowing from the Chaos Emeralds, as he watches Yoshi retreat to cover for another day. There you have it, folks. Shadow the Hedgehog is the winner of Fiction Battlegrounds Episode 1. Now, before I explain why, the entire pre-analysis and battle was generated by ChatGPT, which also goes for the post-analysis, which let's talk about now. Shadow the Hedgehog won for several key reasons, related to his unique abilities and tactical advantages. Superior speed and agility. Shadow is one of the fastest characters in the Sonic universe, often compared to Sonic himself in terms of speed. His ability to move at supersonic speeds allows him to outmaneuver Yoshi, who, while agile, is not as fast. Shadow's speed makes it difficult for Yoshi to land attacks or defend effectively against Shadow's rapid strikes. Chaos Control Teleportation. One of Shadow's signature abilities is Chaos Control, which allows him to teleport instantly across the battlefield. This ability gives him a huge tactical advantage, as he can appear behind Yoshi, dodge attacks, or escape dangerous situations with ease. Yoshi has no counter to this ability, which leaves him vulnerable to surprise attacks. Chaos powers, energy attacks. Shadow's Chaos Spear and Chaos Blast attacks provide him with powerful ranged abilities. These energy-based attacks can be launched from a distance, allowing Shadow to damage Yoshi even when he's not close enough for physical combat. Yoshi's ranged egg-throwing attacks are versatile but lack the raw power of Shadow's energy attacks. Transformation into Super Shadow. When Shadow taps into the power of the Chaos Emeralds, he can transform into Super Shadow, increasing his power dramatically. In this form, his speed, strength, and energy output all skyrocket. Yoshi, while tough and resourceful, does not have a power-up that can match the overwhelming might of Super Shadow. This transformation gives Shadow a massive upper hand in the latter parts of the fight. Combat experience. Shadow is a battle-hardened warrior with experience in high-stakes combat scenarios. He has fought against powerful enemies like Mythlius, Black Doom, and even Sonic himself. His tactical mindset and combat prowess give him a strategic edge over Yoshi, who while skilled is more accustomed to playful and less intense battles. Yoshi's defensive limitations. Yoshi has great offense capabilities, such as his egg throwing and ground pound, but his defensive options are limited. His ability to swallow opponents and produce eggs is creative, but Shadow's fast-paced and energy-based attacks, these moves are difficult to execute effectively. Shadow's teleportation and raw power simply outclass Yoshi's defensive techniques. In summary, Shadow's victory comes from his combination of speed, teleportation, chaos energy attacks, and his ability to transform into Super Shadow. Yoshi is formidable, but Shadow's superior abilities and combat experience prove too overwhelming in this fight. But if you would like to see a rematch between Shadow and Yoshi, then let's get this video up to 10 likes. If it reaches 10 likes, there will be a rematch. Thanks for watching and see you all next time. Goodbye.